Hello, hello, hello. It is Teresa from Teresa's Spot for Art, where I love sharing art from my heart and teaching you how to create a little joy in your life through some fun, simple, and quick art projects. Welcome to September's 5-minute flowers. We are working on the Morning Glory. Don't get frustrated or upset. Morning Glory is a little bit of an advanced flower. It does take some practice, but I'm going to turn you guys around. I'm going to show you the steps. Okay. Usually I do the flower first, and then I will fill in the green or the leaf or the vine or the foliage, whatever it is. This time I'm going to start with my green because Morning Glories grow on a vine. So I'm just going to add in here a few vine, okay? Then I'm going to take my green paint and I'm just going to add a few simple leaves. I'm using my number 12 brush. I'm holding it on an angle. And I'm pushing up into the angle. Again, I'm holding it on an angle. I'm pushing it on a diagonal. And I'm standing up again on the angle. Same thing on this side. Push, slide, stand up. Push, slide, stand up. And then we can fix our brush. Move this over here. Fix our brush. We don't want any bedhead. And I'm going to add in stems to every one. Let's put one more leaf up there and add a stem. Okay? Now I have the perfect spot to put my Morning Glory. I'm going to wipe off my brush. Give it a rinse. This out. I like to squeeze my brush dry. Yes, I'm using this rag. I don't want, when I hold my brush upright, if there's water in the metal part of your brush, when you hold it upright, it'll drip out. We don't want that. Okay, so I'm going to come over here. I have this Keepsake Rose and white, and I'm going to double load my brush. One corner in the Keepsake Rose, one corner in the white. If I need a little floating medium, I'll just tap my brush into it. You don't need a lot. It just helps your brush and your paint glide on cardstock and paper, because cardstock and paper tends to draw all the moisture out of your paint. Okay, I'm going to keep the white away from me and up. I'm going to make like an upside down U. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to apply a little bit of pressure to my brush as I sweep under, and I'm going to stand up again to the chisel edge. See that U in there? Show you again. White to the outside, stand up on my chisel edge, apply a little bit of pressure, flare out my fibers, and then come around and stand up again. Okay? And then I'm going to wash my brush. That is like the little cup that holds our Morning Glory flower in place. That's where our birds and bees and hummingbirds like to go in and get the nectar. Then I'm going to load my brush with blue and white. Over here on my runway. Dip again in my floating medium just to help my paint and my brush glide. Blue and white. Okay. Now we're going to add our, I'm going to start with the bottom one. Now we're going to add our petals. Actually, yeah, let me start here. So we want to see the cup, and we want our blue petals to come about halfway over the cup. So I'm going to start standing up. I'm going to dip in and up, in and up. Okay? Pick up some blue, pick up some white. We're going to meet here again. I'm going to dip in. Oh, need a little bit more paint. And maybe some floating medium. Okay? Stand up. So I'm going to dip in and dip in. See, I'm going a little bit like that with my brush. I'm going to come up here now I'm going to dip in and dip in. Blue, white, and then the last one, dip in and dip in. Okay? I'm going to take my white, I want to put a little bit of a smile in here and cover up. If my petals don't meet. So I'm just putting in a little bit of white in here into the middle. Okay? Then I'm going to take the blue, make sure my chisel edge is really nice on my brush, and I'm going to put in these lines to segment between each of my petals. Okay? I'm going to wash my brush. I'm going to go back to my liner brush. I'm going to pick up a little bit of the Keepsake Rose and a little bit of white on my brush. And I want to come in here where the smile is. And then I'm going to pull in, again, these little stamens. If you want more rose, pick up some more rose. And they're coming out of the cup. And then last but not least, I'm going to stick my brush in some yellow. The back of my brush, the handle of my brush. I'll put a dot in there for the center. And there is our beautiful morning glory. Again, this is an advanced technique. There it is. But if you practice, I'm sure you can master the morning glory. See you next time.